Just when I realize you've been shutting me out, I start to reach for the sky and nothing's falling down. Ooh, everybody knows how the story goes, but fairy tales have been lying to me. Every time I try, you just run and hide. Now I'm finally feeling free. Tell me, can you see me now, while I rise above the crowd? Who would've known I'd make it out your broken world? No, you thought you tore me down. I'm not giving up now, you know. So tell me, can you see me now, rising above, and nothing's stopping me now. And nothing's stopping me now. Nothing's stopping me. Now I know my fate, and they won't fail me now. So thanks for showing me all that I am about. Ooh, everybody knows how the story goes, but fairy tales have been lying to me. Every time I try, you just run and hide. Now I'm finally feeling free. Tell me, can you see me now, while I rise above the crowd? Who would've known I'd make it out your broken world? No, you thought you tore me down. I'm not giving up now, you know. So tell me, can you see me now, rising above, and nothing's stopping me now. And nothing's stopping me now. So can you see me now? Can you see me now? Tell me, can you see me now, while I rise above the crowd? Who would've known I'd make it out your broken world? No, you thought you tore me down. I'm not giving up now, you know. So tell me, can you see me now, rising above, and nothing's stopping me now. At the end, it's only the darkness, lying on the ground, and see the sky so nice. Listen, what I feel is what I deserve. Grieving me, and now I realize to wake up, to be a hero. Oh, oh, oh.
Okay, so hello makers here. Yep, I'm glad to see you all on this new stream. The audio seems to be going fine. And yep, today we're playing Slay the Princess. Let me pull up the game. Where is it? It should be on the screen. Yay, it's here. Yep, I got just a tiny bit ill, so my voice can crack at times, but I hope that's not hope that's not gonna be much of a problem. Distraction! Seen a little bit of this? Yeah, I've seen nothing. I don't know anything about this game. And I guess we're going to learn what it is. Oh, where the hell? Oh, it's overriding my always on top windows. That's unexpected. Maybe I can... Oh, what's happening now? Whoa. Oh, I think the game's breaking a little bit. Is it time? There are no No, there is. Yeah, no sound from the game. That's what he meant, probably. Okay. My always on top windows for some reason go behind the game when I click it in full screen mode. Okay, guess I'm gonna have to play in windowed mode. Glad none of you are gonna have to suffer from that. Okay. So I don't see any dark lines on the sides, which means we're good to go. Or something. Let me just really quickly check it on my tablet. Yep. So good. I guess we're gonna start a new game. I have a continue button because I tested it just a tiny bit before the stream. Okay. Let's go and see.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Oh, what a coincidence.
You're here to slay her.
Oh.
If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Okay. All of these are options? Oh, I guess I'm gonna have to move the chat then. Okay, chat. You're gonna have to move. I need some space for the game. Yep, like this. Transition. Cool! Yeah, I moved you without asking, how about that? Okay. That's a lot of reading, but I guess it should have been anticipated. What the hell is... I need to move that text too. Give me a sec. Yeah, I didn't think much through. Yo, let's go. Nice. Explore. The end of the world? What are you talking about? Explore. Have you considered that maybe the only reason she's going to end the world is because she's locked up? Oh, yeah. Killing a princess seems kind of bad, though, doesn't it? Can someone else do? Nah, that's a pussy answer. Forget it, I'm not doing this. Have you considered that maybe I'm okay with the world? Oh. Yeah, that kind of aligns with despair. Ain't it? Do I get some sort of reward for doing this? Thanks for telling me what to do. Sweet, I've always wanted to off a monarch. Viva la revolution. Silently continue to the cabin. Okay, so I guess we're going to explore.
I'm talking about the end of everything as we know it. No more birds, no more trees, and perhaps most problematically of all, no more people. You have to put an end to her.
Interesting.
Don't.
Yeah, how can she do that?
You have a job to do here. Just get in there and do what needs to be done.
Oh yeah, that's
We're
shady,
all
narrator.
counting on you.
That's very shady of you. Hmm.
Look, you're already
Okay, I'm
on
gonna
the
continue in this
path to the
branch.
cabin. Why would you be here if it weren't to complete a very important task? Made it this far, you might as well reach the end of your journey. While
I guess like we're gonna click
appreciate
through
the
all of them, why
mental
not?
exercise, we are running up against a bit of a ticking clock. Nevertheless, let me assure you, the princess is locked up because she is
okay.
dangerous. She is not dangerous because she's locked up.
Hmm.
And before you decide to waste even more of our time by asking how we know that, let me suggest a more pragmatic lens through which to view this situation. Causality doesn't matter here, because the end result is the same no matter what led us up to this point. If the princess leaves the cabin, the world will end, and there is no changing that. It's no use arguing semantics over a metaphorical chicken or egg, because the egg is hatched and it's about to ruin everything. Unless, of course, you do your job and slay her.
Interesting. Wait, there are even more options now? Look, I'll go to the cabin and I'll talk to her, and if she's as bad as you say, then maybe I'll slay her. But I'm not committing to anything until I've had the chance to meet her face to face. That's actually a good one. I like it.
What happens, but a word of warning. If you go in prepared to hear her out, she could easily trap you in her web of lies. And the more you listen to her honeyed words, the harder it'll be to pull yourself out.
I understand that.
Each and every one of us is doomed. So sure, go, talk to her. See how that turns out for all of us.
Okay, let's go.
You make your way up the short path to the cabin.
I like the
Find
graphics.
The princess within.
I heard it's hand-drawn, everything.
We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them. Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Ah! There are different people there. Oh. Proceed into the cabin. Okay, that's the only option we have, so let's go.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade.
Oh. All the tools already here.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
I'm taking the blade. What if she's a demon of some sort?
It'd be rather difficult to slay the princess and save the world without it.
Yeah. Let's go. Down we go into the rabbit hole.
Creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. Her voice carries up the stairs.
Oh.
Who's there?
She sounds dangerous. It's almost as if she's the one in charge down here.
Ooh.
Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation.
Hi?
Don't be a stranger. And it's been so long since I've had any visitors. Come on down.
Okay.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world?
Hmm. Beautiful things are usually the most dangerous ones, aren't they?
Focus on the task at hand.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
How do you know? What? No way! Why would you even think that? Okay, yeah, you caught me. I'm here to slay. I haven't decided yet. I'm just here to talk. Steal your nerves and step forward. Huh. I'm not sure actually. Should I pick this one? I haven't decided
How
yet.
about you drop the knife and the two of us just talk?
Nah.
Look
You're
how
not fooling me like
reasonable
that.
she's being. We should just drop the blade and talk things out. Don't you dare. It's fine. We can decide what we want to do after we talk to her. Maybe she really is a monster. But killing someone in cold blood isn't very becoming of us.
Yes, exactly. Okay, oh, so the only option is to tighten my grip or drop it. Okay, fine.
The
I'm gonna
blade
play along.
tumbles out of your trembling hands and drops to the floor with an unceremonious clang.
Thank you.
Okay.
Against your better judgment, you
Yeah,
step
that's a
forward
closer
to
look on
speak
her.
with the princess face to face, unarmed.
I mean, it's not like she is armed,
We'll
so
be
it's fine. Yeah,
Don't know
probably.
what you're hoping to accomplish here, but I can assure you there's no reasoning with her. Just make sure you don't forget about the blade on the floor. You're going to need it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna forget about it.
So here we are. What an awkward start to a relationship.
Yeah, it's pretty awkward. A relationship? Are you coming on to me? How would I get you out of here? I'm here because you're supposed to end the world. There are people out there who think you're going to end the world. What do you have to say about that? What's your name? How long have you been down here? Do you know why I'm here to kill you? That'll be a funny option actually. Okay, let's
Too
ask about
long.
the time.
Note the lack of detail. You can't trust her.
Yeah, that's suspicious. Let's go with this one. There is people out there who think you're going to end the world. What do you have to say about that?
Don't just tell her that.
Why not?
Is that why they threw me down here? But I don't want to hurt anyone. I like the world, I think.
Yeah, being down in the basement has really freaked her with her sanity.
I don't remember much about it, to be honest. I've been down here a long time.
Just how long has she been down here?
1,000 years or something?
If
That's
I'm
my
supposed
bad.
to be capable of ending the world, then how did I wind up here, chained to a wall? Have they told you why I'm allegedly so dangerous?
No, they haven't. Okay. What are you going to do
Princess
if I let
hesitates
you
before
out?
responding.
Huh.
She doesn't know. She's been down here too long to have any idea of what she'd do in another life.
Interesting.
She knows what she'd do. She's just searching for whatever answer she thinks you want to
Oh.
hear.
I don't think I can answer that question in a way you'd find meaningful. At the end of the day, whatever the two of us have going on down here is about trust.
No, alright, speaking about trust, are we?
Whoever sent you to slay me claimed I was a threat to the world, but they didn't tell you why. That doesn't sound right to me. And I don't think it sounds right to you either. Otherwise, we'd be killing each other instead of talking.
That's actually true.
She has a point. There's a reason I've been telling you to question the situation, and there's a reason you've listened.
So, I could tell you that I'd lead a quiet life in the woods, or that I'd open an orphanage, or that I'd do any other number of good things that I'm sure you think you want to hear.
Oh.
But you don't really know me, do you? What can my word possibly be worth in a situation like this?
Yeah.
She's right about one
Fair.
thing. Her word isn't worth anything.
That's fair.
Like I said, it's all about trust. Blind trust.
Is that how it's gonna go,
So
huh?
do you trust me, the prisoner, the victim, the princess clearly incapable of ending the world? Or do you trust whoever put me here?
She's wrong. This isn't about trust. This is about risk. We stand to lose everything. All for the sake of one person. And a subjugating monarch, no less.
That's a hard choice, huh? Okay, let's ask her about her name, why not?
She hesitates before answering.
Okay, she doesn't remember it.
You can address me as your Royal Highness, or Her Majesty. Any honorific should do, really.
Okay. I don't want to talk about relationships right now, okay? Okay, we've talked enough.
Oh, have you decided what to do with me?
No. But I don't know, maybe...
You know why you're here.
Yeah, I can slay the princess. I can get her out. I'm going to keep you locked away down here, at least for a bit. Whoa, this really makes me unsure of what to do. Been a long time since I felt that. Interesting. Okay. I mean, I guess that this would be the end of the run or something. Well, it's too early to end the run. We've only been here for like 15 minutes? Yeah, let's go with
Seems
this.
like a pretty good compromise. Leaving her alive is too risky. If you don't deal with her soon, she will find a way out.
One way or another, I'm going to find a way out of here. You can make it easier for both of us if you help. And if you don't, I can promise that you'll come to regret that decision.
Okay, bud.
You have to make a choice. Let's hope for all our sakes it's the right one.
She's actually openly threatening me. Okay, so basically, yeah, I put myself in a situation where I have to make a choice without talking, huh? What are these things doing? Okay, history. Yeah, that's the whole dialogue. Okay, it's kind of cool. I can save, there are settings, autoplay. Okay. Huh. What the decision is gonna be? I mean, she literally said that I'm gonna regret my if I don't let her out of here. In a very, very malicious way she said that, and she was clearly manipulating me before this. Or at least trying to do so. Probably pretty successfully. Huh. I mean, postponing the problem with this isn't gonna actually answer anything. So it's either do this or do this. Ah, okay. I see. So I should just make a choice. Ha ha ha. She clearly is up to nothing good, and she was locked away for a good reason, probably. Huh. I don't want to do any of this for some reason. Okay, let's go with this.
You charge the princess, blade trembling in your hand, but you've already lost the battle.
Oh.
She casually sidesteps your thrust before knocking you to the ground with a single blow from her elbow.
Okay.
We shouldn't have hesitated.
But she doesn't stop there. She kicks you a few times for good measure.
Wait, am I a demon?
Shoes feeling like a pickaxe against your fracturing bones, making sure you stay
Oh.
down.
Oh. Oh, hey there, Cookie. You moved to the Twitch chat? She's been down here that long and is still perfectly okay, then she's clearly isn't normal. Yeah, that's actually pretty fair. But you know, you can trap a god if you want to. That doesn't really mean that they're evil or something. Like, it doesn't directly imply that. Okay,
As
but
you
she's
lie, crushed and broken on the
kinda
basement floor,
not
the
very
princess kneels on your
kind, at
floor
least.
with the kind of weight you didn't think her slight frame could possibly possess. As you
Ah.
gasp for air, she eyes you with an intense curiosity.
Yeah, she crashed me. Hell yes. Yeah, and I seem to be some kind of a
Creep
demon
into
too.
Your heart. You had the upper hand, and now look at you.
Yeah, YouTube chat not letting you to talk? Not letting you talk, that's weird, okay. At least you found a solution in the Twitch chat, okay. Let's see.
Is this really the
We need to
best
slay
you
her.
could do?
At this point, yeah.
Look at you. Completely broken. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't a little disappointed.
Oh. Oh, she's getting
She
cocky.
applies more pressure, slowly squeezing what's left
Oh,
of your life
God.
out of your lungs. This is the end, isn't it? I'm afraid it is. Everything
Oh.
goes dark, and you die.
Oh. If only I could. Wait. Chapter 2.
You're on
Wait.
a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
It's chapter 2.
You're here to slay her. If you don't,
Okay, I know that. But I died. What am I doing here?
You're not dead. And to answer your second question, you're here to slay the princess. I literally told you that.
Okay, narrator, you're helping a lot.
If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way.
Yeah, this game is quite large. I mean, yeah, it's like, for a visual novel, 12 gigabytes of this game was kind of crazy for me, actually.
You know I can hear you, right? It's going to be a lot harder than you think to keep secrets from me.
Can you hear me?
What does it matter what he knows? There's nothing we can do to stop her. She's just going to kill us again.
Oh. Each individual dialogue choice changes the story.
She is not going to kill
Oh
you
god,
unless you
that's
let
crazy.
her, but slaying the princess and saving the world is going to be much more difficult than it has to be if you spend the whole time second-guessing yourself.
Oh, okay. 12 gigabytes of pure slaying. Yeah. Let's assume I'm telling the truth and all of this really did already happen. Why should I listen to you? Why should I bother doing it anyway?
Those are two very different questions, but fine, I'll indulge you if that's what it takes to get you moving.
I think if you kill him from the start, you get a ghost. Oh.
Let's say for
No
a
spoilers,
moment
by the way.
this really is
Please.
the second time you've met me,
That doesn't
or
count
at
as
least a
spoilable.
version of me.
Let's say for a moment that this really is the second time.
You died last time, which probably only happened because you didn't listen to me.
Yeah, true.
Of course we died. We couldn't land a single blow on her, and she broke every bone in our body before she decided. What were we supposed to do to stop her then? What are we supposed to do to stop her? She's just a princess. Slaying her shouldn't have been difficult, but congratulations. You've been given another chance to, and I believe your other question was something along the lines of, oh, what's the point of doing anything? After asking that, it seems to me like you're making the rather dangerous assumption that your actions last time around didn't have any consequences.
Oh.
What do you mean? Of course there weren't any consequences. The princess killed us and now everyone's right back where they started. That sounds pretty consequence-free to me.
How did I get my bones broken that easily? I guess some kind of a weird human demonic broken hero, yeah.
That begs the question of how you got back here. Did
Hmm.
time simply rewind itself, or were you instead transported to a different world entirely?
A parallel reality.
If it's the latter, what do you think happened after you died?
Nothing in my memories transferred to another
Do you think the
universe,
people
huh?
there lived happily ever
That's
after?
interesting.
Or do you think that the princess, left unhindered, brought about the end to everyone and everything, just like I told you she would?
I didn't let her out anyway, so...
If she ended the entire world, why should we even bother? We might as well just walk up to that cabin, break her chains and let her do whatever she wants. It's all the same in the end. Just
Or is
because
it?
she's capable of ending the world doesn't mean you're not capable of slaying her.
Hi
Both
there.
of those things can be true at the same
Welcome.
time. So chin up. I believe in you.
Entirely different world that we can mess up through. Nice. Yeah. Hi there, finally? Yeah, we're playing Slay the Princess here. Welcome to the stream. Okay. Let's proceed to the cabin. It seems to be an interesting place anyway.
Before you go any further,
Oh.
she will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says. We might as well just pledge ourselves to her and stop pretending we're capable of doing anything in this situation. She probably doesn't even need to try to overpower us. Can we tone down the pessimism just a smidge?
Oh, there are more voices in my head. I like it.
I'm not being a pessimist. I'm just being realistic.
The voice of the broken is here to stay, I
You're being
see.
annoying. Just ignore their bickering, and whatever you do, don't pledge yourself to her. I cannot stress enough how absolutely catastrophic that would be for everyone, yourself included.
So every time a new voice is added, and I'm the new
I
one.
agree. If she's wrongfully imprisoned, then we should rescue her, but if he's telling the truth, we shouldn't just hand her the world on a silver platter. Rescue her? Given the stakes of the situation, there isn't really a difference between rescuing her and pledging yourself to her. Either would be terrible.
Yeah.
So please try to ignore both of those knuckleheads and focus on saving the world. Let's not make this harder than it has to be.
Proceed into the cabin, let's go. Let's find
So I
out.
don't have a say here.
Yeah, you don't, but I don't listen to the broken ones.
The interior of the cabin is larger and more grandiose than its humble exterior would suggest. The only furniture of note is a massive marble altar with a pristine blade perched on its edge.
Okay, getting to the blade is harder this
The
time.
blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right. Why do we feel so small? We don't feel small. We are small.
Oh. You didn't say anything about the mirror.
Isn't a mirror. There's the altar, the blade sitting on the altar, and the door to the basement. There's nothing else in here.
Okay, so even the narrator doesn't see everything here.
There's definitely a mirror. There isn't. Who cares if there's a mirror? We're all going to die anyway. And I'm sure that if we looked in there, we'd just see something sad and miserable looking back at us. We don't need any reminders of what we are. It would only make things worse.
Yeah, actually, the center of mass is here. It should fall. That's kind of weird.
For the last time, you're not going to die unless you let it happen. And luckily for you, there isn't a mirror, so no one needs to worry about confronting a grisly visage any time in the near future.
I want to look in that mirror. I'm very
Though,
curious
For
now.
what it's worth, if there were a mirror, I'm sure that you wouldn't find anything sad or miserable in it looking back at you. You probably look perfectly normal. Probably. Do you not know what we look like?
Huh?
He knows. He just doesn't have the heart to tell us.
I care about whether I'm being lied to. There is a mirror. I want to look at myself. I want to see how handsome I am. It doesn't matter if there is a mirror. Let's go to the mirror.
You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here.
Yeah, yeah.
It really isn't funny.
Wipe the mirror clean.
Reach
Okay.
forward and rub your
Yeah,
hand
this is not a
against
human
the
hand.
cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now. We should count ourselves lucky. Some things are better left unseen.
Okay, it just disappeared. Interesting. I'll take it
Take
later.
the blade from the altar. It would be difficult
This
to
time I'm
discern
not gonna
pieces
mess
and
up
save
like
the world
like
without a weapon.
last time. Okay. Salt
Maybe that's
Cabin is
because you
different, by the
haven't
way.
actually been here. I hope this means you'll finally drop that ridiculous past life nonsense.
Oh,
You
ho,
haven't
ho.
died, and you certainly haven't been killed by the princess.
Okay, let's go down the basement. Let's see. Let us see. Oh, it's
The
down.
door to the basement creaks open, revealing a spiral staircase. Its steps almost as deep as you are tall. The smell of incense drifts up from below. For a moment, you almost feel at ease.
Huh?
Huh. This is actually kind of nice.
If the broken one likes it, I don't think it's any good then.
Still a stone basement. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. Her booming
Yeah.
voice rolls up the stairs.
Okay, now she's talking.
Is that a guest I hear? Don't linger on the stairs. Come down and witness me.
That's a different voice.
You weren't kidding when you said it was booming. She wasn't like this last time. We need to get down there. She wants us to see her. We need to see her. Should we be worried about your sudden change in attitude?
Oh.
Just a few minutes ago, you were going on about how pointless everything was. Now you want to go down there. It doesn't matter what that little voice says. He's not the one making the decisions. Though if his ramblings get you to the princess, they get you to the princess.
Continue down the stairs.
Making
Let's
your
go.
way down the spiral staircase is a time-consuming and exhausting effort, every step requiring you to clamber over one edge before dropping to the next. But soon the end comes into view, and you tumble to the bottom, entering the vast, temple-like room beyond.
Oh.
The princess towers over you, almost glowing in the weak starlight, her figure framed by a stained glass window. Her long hair billows around her, and a chain binds her wrist to the far wall.
Do we really have enough strength to kill her? She's flying.
The chain is nothing to her. It might as well be a toy for all the good it would do. I told you it was pointless to...
The little bird has returned to me. I wonder what he wants.
Oh.
You've brought that knife again, even though you know it's useless. Such charming audacity. Drop it.
Nah.
As if
I'm not doing that again.
The blade slips from your grasp.
Oh.
It clatters uselessly to the floor.
Okay, I'm armless here.
But we didn't drop it. We decided to grip it tighter, remember? Are you really just going to let that happen to us? I have a duty to report facts as facts, and the fact is that you dropped the blade.
Okay.
Of course we dropped it. She's so much more than us. You wouldn't understand what it feels like to be in her presence.
Okay, so the broken one is simping for the princess. Okay.
Oh, I understand what's going on, and you'd better snap yourself out of it.
Yeah, true.
Kneel.
Now go to hell. Demon. No.
Oh, are you still trying to defy me?
I am.
I said kneel.
Your legs
Oh.
buckle, and your knees hit the floor.
That's my good little bird. Now, why don't we talk?
Okay, should have killed her the first time.
The last time we met, you told me I was destined to end the world. That thought wrapped itself around my heart. It has pulled at me since the moment I squeezed the life out of your broken lungs. I could feel its fundamental truth awaken me.
Ah, so I was the one who brought the idea.
The collapse of the old is a necessary prelude to the birth of the new. And the world as it is now is overdue for alterations. It's time
Animal
for
God
me
token.
to seize my destiny. And you, little bird, will help me seize it.
Okay.
Well, that gives away the game, doesn't it?
So, yeah, that's actually kind of poetic. In the end, it was me who did all of that. Okay, let's see, it's not the end yet.
It certainly does. And beyond that, it more than lends credence to our conversation in the woods. I don't love the thought that in some other reality you failed to destroy her, but what's done is done. I can only hope it helped you learn a valuable lesson.
Yeah, I did.
You are the only one who can deal with her. And if you don't, well, she's let you know what will happen, hasn't she? And you shouldn't have trusted us with her destruction. She is inevitable. Can't you feel it?
Oh.
He's being melodramatic, but he's not
Yeah.
exactly wrong, is he? What are we supposed to do to stop her?
Who knows?
Okay. First things first, you're going to have to stuff those pessimistic thoughts someplace far, far away and commit yourself to what needs to be done.
True.
The
Let's
stakes
do
of
it.
the situation should be perfectly clear to everyone now. And if you're going to save the world, you have to have faith that you can pull this off. You can't win a battle that you've already lost in your mind.
Yay. Battling gods from Elden Ring to this game. Okay. Guess we just can't do anything else. What would you have me do? What do you have planned? Just because you're supposed to end the world doesn't mean you actually have to do it. You can be whatever you want to be. I don't think it's gonna work, honestly. I have questions for you before I decide to do anything. What happened to you after I died? I'm not going to help you end the world. I don't care if something new comes after. I just can't let you do that. Okay, I guess we're gonna jump straight to the actions. Hey there, Sarah Hill. I'm doing fine, playing Slay the Princess here. Nice to see you on the stream. I'm not going to help you. I'm not gonna help you end the world. I don't care if something new comes after. I just can't let you do that.
I say,
Slay the Princess, instructions unclear. I stepped myself.
perhaps you need another lesson in submitting to your betters.
Hello, you wanna house yours? I'm not sure what you what you said there. Okay. Maybe I'm dumb. Okay, let's go then. Okay, let's go.
Up that needle.
She's gonna mind control me.
It's what she wants.
I don't care what
No
she wants.
objections here. I don't know what she's planning, and I don't like that we don't know what she's planning, but we might as well pick up the blade. As your eye falls on the blade, you feel a weight. Some divine hand that sits unperceived by your senses, but that manages to push you towards its desires like an unseen puppeteer.
I see. Do I want to know how you're doing? Okay. Yeah. Why not? I can't pick anything else. Pick up the blade.
You
Let's
reach
go.
forward and grasp the blade.
Here.
Stand.
This one's easy.
Is she gonna make us kill ourselves? Yeah, I need to bury
Okay.
myself
yeah,
probably.
We can do that. You can feel a creaking tension between body and will as you slowly rise to your feet, like two foes forced into an unhappy truce.
Yeah.
The princess eyes you with soft contemplation. The moment seems to last a lifetime, the silent anticipation of what's to come dragging out the long, painful seconds. But all silences are broken eventually.
Just make sure to end the world and I'll be fine. Okay. Yeah. That's what a despair would say. That's what despair would say. Absolutely.
To define me is to claim we stand on level ground. We do not. You are quiet shadow, while I am brilliant radiance.
Yeah. You think that.
Take that knife in your hand and slit your throat.
Yeah, that's what I thought she would make us do.
What? You don't have to listen to her. You're armed. Just steel your nerves, step forward, and end this.
This is gonna kill me. But that's the only option.
Oh,
Let's go
we'll
on.
end this all right. Your hand lifts the blade and brings it towards your throat. Okay, I apologize for the unclear language. End her.
Yeah, I would like to. I can't resist. Okay. Slay the princess.
Your body is sluggish and unresponsive, actively fighting against you, but you do your best to stagger forward. One step at a time, you move towards the princess.
Yeah, let's go.
Slitting your throat would have been a mercy, but it
Oh.
seems you're in need of a harsher lesson.
Instructions unclear. I stabbed myself. Yes. And this world. Give me a sec. Google lady seems to be down. Nobody's using sound effects, but I'm gonna restart her anyway. Okay.
Plunge that knife into your lungs.
Go to hell.
I'm sorry. Don't. As you take another step forward, the blade digs into your ribs, slicing through flesh with ease. It somehow feels like an entirely natural thing to do, while the simple act of walking has become an arduous impossibility.
Whoa.
Then it slides back out, the wound burning as a small hiss of air escapes through the fresh orifice. Blood fills your lungs.
Now, do it again. Keep doing it until I give you permission to
Oh, that's
stop.
dark.
Those are just words. You don't have to listen to her. It's what she wants.
The blood god. Blood for the blood god.
You, heroic one
what are you doing? Don't just let this happen. Stop him from killing you. I'm on it.
Yeah, I'm on it. We are on it.
Hand locks around your wrist, struggling to
The
keep
game's
you from
dark, yeah.
perforating vital organs. The blade still flails towards you,
Ugh.
to slice bits of skin that plop to the floor to join the growing
Let's
piles
come
of
about it
blood
again.
raw beneath you. Despite the pain,
That's gross.
you manage to keep yourself in one piece, at least for now.
Yeah.
What a pitiful display. A wounded little bird thinking it can defy a god. It doesn't
Yeah,
have
I
to
think
be
I
like
can.
this. It doesn't have to hurt so much. You can choose a gentle end. You can choose to leave that punctured vessel for the next.
Nah. Slay the princess.
You can pathetically struggle against yourself until the floor of this temple is painted.
Blood god. Blood for the blood god.
You continue to approach the princess, even as the repeated gouges of your blade expose bone and muscle to the open end of the basement. You know, this would be a lot easier if you gave us a hand. My influence only goes so far, and I can only juggle so many things at once. The best I can do right now is to continue to drive you forward. Believe me, this whole ordeal would be so much easier if I didn't have to contend with free will. You're the one making things difficult. You're the one making us hurt. She doesn't want to hurt us. She's just doing what she...
Stop.
Nah, she's not.
As you finish crossing the room, you fall to your knees at the princess's feet, your chest heaving as your blood pools in the crevices of the stone floor, the coppery taste coating your throat. The princess kneels down, lifting your chin with her finger as her face lowers to yours.
He's a giant.
Your devotion is misplaced. You've surrendered to delusion. But something about your defiant spirit speaks to me. You are different than you were before.
I am.
Perhaps, if you've learned your lesson, I can spare you from the release of death. There's a place at my side for you, if you'll have it. Not as an equal, but as something worthy to be kept. A priest, perhaps.
Well, that's the meaning, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yes, how thoughtful of her. It's a mercy. Take it.
We're taking
I
mercy
think you have
here.
whatever
We
say
can
he had
respawn.
At the start of all this. At least one of you is sane. She's within striking distance, and she's only negotiating now because she knows you have what it takes to put an end to her. Seize the moment before it's...
Slay the princess.
Yes. Though your body trembles, struggling to defend itself in the face of the princess's overwhelming will, you finally manage to break through, darting to her side before she
Yeah.
can react. The wind of your freedom rushes through you, and you channel
Ow.
into a decisive blow.
It's but a
stabbing into
scratch.
the soft flesh of her ankle and severing the tendons in an act of unyielding defiance. She falls to the floor, crashing unceremoniously to her knees. But you don't give her any time to recover. Your heart pounding with determination, you plunge.
Wait,
your
am I a
blade
bird?
into her
Those are
chest.
feathers. That's... Oh wait, she's calling me a bird. Yeah, I am a bird.
As you find your target again and again, she laughs, crude emotion breaking
Oh.
through her once stony composure as your blade cuts her flesh. We can do this, can't we?
Doesn't care. Cut off her head.
You always could. The decision to give you this task was not made lightly. You're here for a reason.
It's not too late to pick up the pieces. It's not too late to toss that blade aside.
His voice is becoming quieter.
Shut up.
I can't believe you would actually strike me. You heathen! You worm! You defiler! You don't know the consequences of your arrogance!
Yes, I don't. That's why I act now. Bird-defying a god. Yeah, that's me.
Before you can strike the final blow, the princess lashes out, knocking you off your feet.
Oh.
There's an unsettling wet pop as your spine breaks, numbness and pain spreading through your body. As you rebound towards the ceiling in a moment of disorientated lightness, she drives her fist into your chest.
Yeah.
Your body is crushed as she pulverizes you into the floor, the ground itself breaking from the impact. You lie there, broken, beyond pain, unable to even see what she's done to you. But the princess is succumbing to her own wounds as well. She looks down upon her body in abject horror and disgust.
Oh.
You made me use my hands. I can feel myself twisting into something new, something dull, something defiled. What have you done
Doom
to
guy
me?
style.
You're monsters and conspirators. I can't bear to watch this.
Yeah, go away.
The
Broken.
princess has been nothing but cruel to you. You should feel liberated by her fall. But I don't feel liberated. I feel empty. Aside from the pain, I feel fine.
Yeah. Makes sense. Okay, we got an achievement.
Her glassy
I
eyes
can't see
watch,
which one though.
blinking, yet somehow still full of anguish and fear as the two of you perish together.
Wait, is she really dying? Is that what it takes to kill a guy?
I suppose we were never gonna get a happy ending here, were we?
True.
Don't let those be your final thoughts. You saved the world. That's worth something,
Probably.
I guess. Regardless of how you feel about it, it's finally over. Thank you. Everything goes dark, and you die.
The Fury. The next chapter.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of the path... Okay, what the hell is that?
What is happening here?
I think he's upset.
Yeah, makes sense.
And what's he got to be upset about? We just killed a god.
Voice of the Stubborn. That's a new voice.
Exactly. You heathens destroyed the most beautiful thing that ever was.
Oh, music is kicking in here.
Can't say I have much sympathy for you. She was bad for us and you almost got us killed. You're being
Yeah.
too generous. He did get us killed. Alright, enough chatter. Got a thing I'm supposed to do, and if you don't
More voices in my head, kinda like in real life.
Okay, great, you're listening. You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a... If your thing is telling us about the princess, don't waste your breath. We know all about her, and it's hardly a path in the woods at this point, is it?
Yeah, what the hell's happened here? The Ostis fire, absolutely.
If the world around you is changing, especially all the way out here, then that means you're nearing the point of no return. Whatever happens
Yeah.
next, that's it. There won't be any more do-overs. So you'd better take things seriously.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
what if I'm speaking my mind? It's not like I've...
You'd better all listen to me, voices.
What a crock of shit.
What? Shut up.
Yeah, you stabbed us last time. Repeatedly. It didn't even work. It doesn't count. We died.
Ah, they're talking to that guy. Okay, fine.
If you didn't submit to her, for all we know, that wouldn't have happened. It's the punishment you all deserved for not listening to me. To her. Aside from our sulking friend, I don't think we have much to worry about. You're still the one in charge here, and I don't think that's ever going to change. Second he tries something, I'll put a stop to it.
You better keep that word. Yeah, let's go to the cabin. All the answers are there.
We're all on the same
Always
page.
have been.
It isn't long before you find yourself at the end of the path, staring up at the cabin on the hill. You'll find the princess within, as I'm sure you already know. End her.
And I sure as hell will do that.
That's it? No final words of advice? I'd rather not waste any more time. I'm sure that any advice I'd give at this point is something you've already heard.
If
Yeah.
there's still a princess at the cabin, maybe we can salvage things. Maybe if we just grovel and apologize, things can go back to how they were before.
Oh, cut
Oh.
it out, will you? We need to be tough right now. And you're making
That was
it so much
not
harder than
before.
it has to be. So stop whining.
Proceed into the cabin.
The interior of the cabin is a place that feels long forgotten. There was once an
Yeah, the
elegant
rivers of blood on the
carved
floor.
marble columns
Long
holding a
forgotten, huh?
high-arched roof, vaulted windows letting in the weak starlight. But that is how it was. Now there is a growth that has overtaken it. A viscous fluid seeps from cracks in the stone walls, and it congeals into chaotic streaks of writhing nerves and wet clumps of living meat.
Yeah, reminds me of Warframe at this point.
That's horrible.
Yeah.
You did this.
Okay. If this makes you feel bad,
The
Broken.
only furniture of note is a pulsating pedestal, a pristine blade perched on its edge. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Wait, it is the mirror in front of us, but where is the way down then?
A mirror? There is no mirror. We've done this already. Try to keep up. The repetition is maddening. I don't know what to tell you. There isn't a mirror because I would know if there was a mirror. You're either seeing things or you're confused on the definitions of door and mirror. Or you're seeing things. That seems far more likely.
Yeah,
What are you trying
I
to
have
say?
3 voices in my head, so.
He thinks we've lost it, that we're succumbing to madness, that something in us has broken.
Something in you has broken. Well, shut
Not
up.
necessarily melodramatic way to describe a hallucination, but sure. I'm not going to waste time arguing with any. It went away after we touched it last time. Let's just do it again.
Let's take the blade
Take
first.
the blade from the pedestal. It would be difficult to slay the princess. Good. Nothing feels better than
Better than the
gripping
grip of a
steel.
cold steel. Approach the mirror.
You step forward and approach the door to the basement, hesitating before you open it. As if you don't see it. You really don't, do you? How strange.
Yeah.
It really is just like last time. Are we really hallucinating?
Smash it. Smash it to pieces. It's the only thing keeping us from her.
Don't you want to know what we'll see in there? We won't be able to see anything if we smash it.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm with him on this one. Smash it. Let's get violent. All Do whatever you want with it. The mirror isn't real, so how you handle it doesn't matter, aside from wasting dangerous amounts of time.
Yeah, true.
You reach
Wipe the
forward
mirror.
and drag your hand across the door leading to the basement. As if on
Nothing in the
command,
mirror.
slowly
Maybe
slides
one day
open,
we'll see something in there.
scraping against the stone floor, its ancient hinges moaning as it reveals the dim path ahead. Why am I not surprised?
Yeah.
You step forward into the darkness.
Diving into the dark.
The stairs leading down to the basement are at once both narrow and grandiose. The high vaulted ceiling stretches up into a gloom beyond your sight, while walls wet with tumorous growths press in uncomfortably at your sides. You feel both unprotected and trapped, at once exposed and claustrophobic.
Yeah.
It's thick, its odor an oppressive violence, the metallic scent of fresh blood twisting with the nauseating embers of charred remains. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. Her voice, a bellowing rage, roars up the stairs.
We turned her into a monster,
Was
it seems.
suffering the tendons of my ascension not enough for you? Was it not enough to rend my divine heart? Come,
Not
see
enough.
the horrors you've wrought upon my flesh, and feel my hands set upon your throat.
See how you've soured my once divine melody.
She's so angry with us. Why?
You've got to stop thinking about her like that. It isn't doing anyone any good. She's not some untouchable god. She's an abomination. We're going to put an end to her once and for all.
Whatever she is now is our fault. If she's an abomination, then what does that make us?
She was going to end the world last time. If I might interject, you didn't make her into an abomination. She's always been what she is. It's why you're here. And it's why your task is so important.
Continue.
You make your way to the bottom of the stairs. The chamber's walls are
look
painted
at
in
that.
blood. A deep, sickening
Heartbeat.
red that drips down in clotted streams onto the charred corpses that make up its floor. This place reeks of torment, of ripped skin and burning bone. The princess stands in its center, muscles flayed and bare and weeping, draped in a tattered dress of her own skin. Her heart beats from its place in her open chest.
Oh.
Do you know what I'm going to do to you?
Do you know what I'm gonna do to you? It's pretty obvious though.
There's not so much a moment of hesitation before she steps forward. Her chains pull taut, holding fast as she strains against them. The cuff around her wrist digs deeper into her skin. Blood drips from the place where metal meets flesh. And then, with a nauseating sound, the skin tears. It plops to the ground.
Now
She
she's
pulls her
free.
red, glistening arm free from her bindings. She is loose, and she is coming for you.
Let's take the bleed out.
Let her end it. It's the punishment you all deserve for what you did to her. It's the punishment I deserve for letting it.
Screw that. We can win. We've done it before, and we'll do it again, only this time we'll make it out the other side. Now she's practically done most of the work for us.
Yeah, her heart is wide open. Just one step away. Okay, so many options. I'm gonna end you.
You'll try. And that's what I've been so excited for. Let's hurt each other.
Your heart free of fear, you charge towards the princess, your eyes locked on each other, both of you prepared to lay down your very essence in one blow. It's now or never. Let's make it a beautiful
blaze of glory.
With a horrifying squelch, you are unwound.
Are these my insides?
No, that's our stuff. She can't just do that.
Yeah, give it back.
She just did. Unfortunate, I know, but reality is reality.
You should all just be grateful she's decided to keep us alive. Even in her defilement, she is merciful.
Oh
We're not
god.
out for the count just yet.
Yeah. Give me my insides back. I killed you last time, and everything that I'm going to find a way to kill you again. I only killed you last time because you were going to end the world. No, we're not talking this out. Where is all of this supposed to end? We can't just keep killing each other forever. Let's just fight.
Blade and organs flapping, you charge towards the princess.
Oh, she's afraid.
That's right. She'll never stop us.
Still you defy your god! I've made the mistake of underestimating your resolve before. Never again!
You swing for her heart. What's left of you explodes.
Oh,
So
Okay.
that's it. It's over. Just like that.
It seems to be.
Of course it's over. It's been.
I don't want to listen to the guy.
The final note of your discordant melody. You will not return again, because you will live in that single tone forever.
Oh, she's talking to us after we died. Is she gonna be voicing the head?
No! No! It's not over! We're a god killer! We've returned from death itself twice!
Didn't you hear her? We're not dead.
What's the difference? From many perspectives, there isn't one. But functionally, that is, from your perspective, the difference is massive.
So she decided to keep us alive.
You are entirely laid bare, spread to each corner of the room. Yet you are wholly aware of the state you're in. Incapable of movement, but entirely capable of perception. In fact, perceiving your state is the only thing you can currently do. You are preserved. Perfectly. In the amber
Oh,
of her torment.
God, that's one hell of a cruel fate.
We're more than this. We've lost bodies before. We just have to lose this one and make another.
Shut this vessel for the next? Oh, I can do that.
I don't know. You're the one who makes things happen, so make it happen.
Okay, yeah.
Absolutely not.
I don't
refuse
want to
let
pick
you
the
just
option
decide
without
to
talking
die
that
if
she's
your
getting
task
worse or
unfold.
anything.
If you die here, the world is doomed.
Oh. But you do die. There is a great release as you lose your grip on what's left of your flesh and blood. And yet you're still here.
Your Honor, where the hell are you? Are you already at the Princess? This place is different. Rotten. Death all around us. I want to go back.
Voice of the haunted.
So you've returned already, and I remain here. Is this our final destination?
The Princess tilts her head to look at you, and with a gesture, you are unwound. Again? Already?
Clearly I left you with too much room last time. Perhaps this cell will hold you better.
Oh. Things are only gonna get worse
You know
from
what
here.
to do. Again.
Okay. It's an infinite cycle of death, it seems. Infinite death. There was a song called that. Wish your body, and again, you find yourself here, but somewhere else.
She's gorgeous. Absolutely divine.
Where the hell are you? Go away. Get into the same pit the broken one got.
You, guy who describes things, you better start saying what we do this time.
And what are you doing?
Attacking her, obviously.
Yeah.
Right. You charge towards the Princess and...
There is no spark in you, only matter devoid of life.
you explode.
Okay.
Again.
You let yourself go, and you're living once more. She is a god that can end you just by looking at you. What can you even do in this situation? Quick respawn. Yeah.
We're on a path. We are not on a fucking path. I have no idea where we are.
Yeah.
We're in the middle of a fight, so act like it.
True.
There you are. Okay, you dive towards the princess and we're unwound. Yes, her head swivels creakily on her neck, fire in her eyes as your body unravels with blinding pain.
She can do this forever, but so can we. Let's just keep on going.
Again.
Again. You have no body. You exist. You're reborn.
Ronna,
No time. You narrate now.
yes.
Of course. Pristine blade grasped firmly in your hands, you fly towards the princess before she can turn to face you. We might actually do it this time.
I can feel that body of yours slicing through the air. How many more times will I have to scatter you?
And how many do you need?
As she turns towards you, the very essence of your being begins to flake away. Your
Oh.
muscles, then organs, then nerves lay bare and screaming as the rest of you is stripped of substance.
Gods.
Oh, boo-hoo. It's just a body.
It just needs to last long enough to sink this blade into her heart.
It doesn't last. You are disintegrated.
Okay.
Everything goes dark.
But there is no you to die.
How many times do I need to pulverize you before you finally understand? You are nothing. An empty void that dared to dream it was alive.
Oh,
That feels right.
it does not.
If we're nothing, then why are we still here?
Yes.
Because we always have been.
Notice all other voices have died. Most of them.
If we're nothing,
Okay, here
how
is
can
here.
we do anything? The same
Wait
way
here,
we
don't do that.
always have. Being nothing has never stopped us. Now end this.
Uh-huh.
End her.
You cannot win if you cannot be.
You sure about that? A force races toward the princess's exposed heart. Threads of texture pulled from an all-encompassing nothing.
How? I've scattered the atoms you clung to and there is nothing there to find. You can't exist.
I can. The threads pierce her heart and cradle her spirit.
It's over.
It is. Probably for us too.
Oh, I think I understand you now. I'm sorry.
So
I
I...
didn't mean to do the things I did to you. I don't think I knew what I was doing.
Backtracking now won't help, won't do you any good. Will not help.
Sounds genuine.
It does not. I don't believe him.
They always do in the end.
It's cold, but I'm going to be okay, right?
If you're lucky enough, you're just gonna be reborn. Thousand hands carrying her away into nothingness. You do not get the chance to respond. Something has taken her away, and it's left something else in her place. Oh, it's that mirror of ours.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her?
Who cares? Seems to be dead.
And there's that mirror again. Why is it here? Why now?
I don't know where she went, and I don't know how we'd even go about looking for her. The narrators.
He is. Does that mean the world ended?
It looks this way.
He was never going to outlast us.
The world
Maybe.
didn't end. We're still here. Come on. We just need to keep going.
Probably true. I think I'm supposed to look at the mirror. Let's go. Let's just approach it.
Do this. It's different now. It feels, I don't know, final.
Screw the mirror. We just need to find the princess.
Ignore the cowards. You have to look.
Yeah, let's go and look. You approach the mirror. Gaze into your reflection. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone, but the mirror remains. It's time for you to see what's in it. It's me. Sounds about right. You're alone in a place that is empty. It is quiet here. Have I ended the world? What? Receipt to the... You are. I am at the cabin. I mean, this is the mountain. These are the trees. And that's... her. Final form. In the world of nothingness.
Something finds me in the long quiet and brings me the gift of a fragile vessel.
Huh. What are you?
I am solitary lights in an empty city. What are you?
I'm a person or I don't know. What do you think I am?
I think that you are like me. We are oceans, reduced to shallow creeks.
Are we? So many options. Do you know the narrator?
You are the only thing I have ever known. The space we're in is vacant. Nothing comes here but us.
That's dark. What's the gift of the
Yes.
fragile vessel you were talking about?
Nerves and fibers to feel the worlds beyond. Perspectives to make my own.
Worlds beyond?
This one is desecration. She placed the weight of her agony on you, yet it is
Who's
she
she?
who unwound herself. There is passion and empathy buried under her unfeeling skin.
Ah,
She will make for a weathered heart.
it's not the princess we're talking to. It's the entity that's holding you.
Do not mourn her. She has finally found peace.
Is this the end of the
How
world?
can the world have ended if we are talking?
I don't know, maybe it's all a hallucination. A death dream. Are you what sent me to slay the princess? Are you
I have
you
only
what
just
trapped me
now
here?
stirred to consciousness. I could not have trapped you here,
Oh,
and I too yearn to be free.
so we're in the same boat. For some reason I'm believing this thing. Do you know about the worlds
I know
beyond this
only
one?
that they are.
Ah. Do we know each other?
You are familiar, but you are not me. I feel sadness, longing, hope as I witness you.
That's quite a set of emotions. What happens now?
Nothing as we are, but I know that there are worlds beyond us, and that we are meant to reach them. There is no exit, but this vessel is a creature of perception. She can make you forget, if only you believe her to be able to.
What? There is no exit, but this vessel is a creature of perception. I like how she is destroy your body option. Ah, there is destroy your body option. Looks like the beat of our place.
Bring me more
Yeah.
perspectives, so that I may be whole, and perhaps then we will know our freedom.
How much will I forget? How many more pieces of you do I have to find? And what if I don't let you do this to me? I was sent to slay the princess to stop her from destroying the world. If I help you, is that what you're going to do? How much will I forget?
Everything. Until we meet again.
Oh. How many more pieces do I have to find?
More than you have found, but less than there are to find. I am infinite. The rest will find their own way home.
Ah. And what if I don't do
Then
this?
we will be here forever, as we are now. Unfinished. Dry. Hollow.
Aren't you scared that I'm going to find a way to kill you?
Lived. I am not afraid to die.
Makes sense, okay, fair. I was sent to slay the princess.
You ask of things that cannot be done. To destroy is merely to reshape, to remold.
You're being semantic. What are you gonna do if I help you?
How can I know? I am flickers in something sprawling and unilluminated.
Nah, what did I expect? Okay, make me forget.
She asks that I tell you to remember her.
So that's what she wants.
You won't.
Okay, we died. The hero and the princess.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin.
Okay,
In
okay,
the
okay.
basement of that, you're here
We
to
know.
slay her. If you don't,
You can skip previously seen dialogue by hitting tab on your keyboard or L1 on your controller. Okay. Skip. Oh wait, I need to choose. Let's pick this one. That's the spirit.
you make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within.
Okay.
We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save. Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Yeah, I know. Proceed into the cabin. Okay, let's go.
The interior of the blade.
Take the blade.
Take the
Enter the basement, let's go. Let's
Her
speedrun
voice
this.
carries up the stairs.
Who's there?
She
Me.
sounds dangerous. It's almost as if she's the one in charge down here.
So we're
let
in
it
the
fool
complete
you.
loop now.
It's all part of the manipulation.
Yeah. Just
Oh,
checking in on you.
It's been so long since anyone's come down here. I was starting to think they'd forgotten about me.
I'm pretty sure they did. I'm not sure what
You walk
narrator
down the
is.
stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist.
Yeah, I
She's
know.
so coldly beautiful.
Focus on the task at hand.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
Let's just go for the kill right away.
You step forward, your grip on the blade tightening as you steel your resolve.
Oh? No talking then? Fine. What even makes you think you can kill me?
I don't know.
I'm probably chained up in this basement for a reason, right? And if that knife is the only weapon you have, you'll have to get close enough to use it. So, you should just drop it. Best not to risk finding out what I can do.
She's unarmed. If you hesitate now, it'll be too late.
Are you sure
I'm
she's not
positive.
armed? Okay.
I'm not. But we'll keep our eyes peeled. If she has a weapon, she'll have to draw it before she can use it.
True.
Hesitating? Why don't you drop the knife and the two of us can be civilized with each other?
Let's just go for it.
Princess, blade in hand, but unfortunately your earlier suspicions proved correct.
Oh.
A blade of her own slips down her sleeve and catches you in the neck. Blood sprays from the cut, your severed carotid artery painting the princess with strokes of red. You'd better finish your task quickly before you run out of time.
Finish the job.
With the last bit of your will, you press forward, sinking the blade deep into the princess's heart.
Yeah, she's unarmed.
Oh,
The two of you collapse on the floor together.
That's quite a
rapidly
smile you
bleeding
have.
out.
somehow, I thought this would turn out a little differently. But I wonder, do you really think that this was enough to stop me?
Yeah.
She's convinced she can't die. But you don't have time to worry over such things. Everything goes dark, and you
I
die.
love the narrator. The Razor. Okay, we're on a different line now.
You're
I like
on
it.
a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that, you're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end.
I'm getting a terrible sense of deja vu.
No, you don't have that. This is the first time either of us have been here. If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way.
This whole thing's a crock of shit. She's just going to pull a knife out of nowhere and stab us again.
Okay, that's what we got. We got a cheated one.
Stabbed to death? Well, you won't have to worry about that. The princess is unarmed.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I totally believe you.
That's exactly what you told us last time. When we asked you if you were sure she didn't have a weapon on her, you said you were positive she didn't. But it turns out she did, because when we charged her, she started stabbing us to death.
Yeah, that's what happened.
Calm down. I assure you she has no weapons. So there's no reason to fear her. You were made for this job.
He isn't trying to convince us that the previous reality wasn't a thing.
It hasn't.
Yeah.
Or if it has, I certainly haven't been a part of it. Like I said, we've just met for the first time, you and I.
Okay. Sure. Okay, I'm not gonna do this. Proceed to the cabin. That's the same dialogue option we had before.
Before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from...
Yeah, we know
More
it.
on the money. But we're really doing this, aren't we? I'd say you're lost, but I'm stuck here with you. We know what to look out for this time. We know to be careful.
The cheated guy is a little bit
focused
better
and
than
you'll
the
be
broken.
fine.
Proceed into the cabin.
The interior of the
Oh.
cabin is a jagged mess of warped wood and broken boards, their splintered edges as uninviting as shattered glass. The only furniture of note is a pointed table with a pristine blade perched on it. The blade is your implement.
Yeah. Let's take the blade.
You take the blade from the table.
It feels a bit better to have a weapon in our hands. Let's make her hurt for what she's done to us.
You didn't say anything about the
Because there
mirror.
isn't a mirror.
Okay.
There's
He's going with the same
definitely a
thing again.
mirror. There isn't.
Can you two stop arguing? It's stressful enough in here without all of this extra noise.
Oh, let's look at the mirror.
Walk up to the wall next to the
Maybe
bed.
something has changed?
This really isn't funny.
Yeah.
You reach
Okay.
forward and it was there
Nothing
a second
changed.
ago. Now it's gone. Yet another thing in here playing tricks on us. I hate this place.
Okay, let's enter the basement. Wait, is that the... I thought that it was outside behind the
The
door.
door to the basement creaks open, revealing what must once have been stairs. The fractured slats look as if they've been torn from their source and violently jammed
Yeah,
into
this
the
place
wall.
is ruined.
The air seeping up from below has an almost metallic quality to it, like the smell of fresh blood. And you can hear what sounds like the rhythmic scraping of metal coming from down below. That's right, scraping. I told you she has something, I told you.
Okay.
Something could be anything. It's probably just her chains dragging across the floor. I am begging you to get out of your head. Her grating voice carries up the stairs.
I hope you've come to rescue me. I've been stuck down here forever.
There's something so wrong with that voice. Yeah, she thinks she's better than us, like she doesn't even have to put on an act this time. As you descend the final step, the form of the princess comes into view, her sharp eyes following you from across the room. I wonder if she remembers us.
Finally, somebody. Quick, get me out of these chains. We're not safe here.
Come on now, we're not falling for that.
What the hell is
are
that
we?
face?
She's trying
What
to
the hell is
trick
that
us,
face?
but she can't hide that threatening edge to her voice. She just wants us to get close, to let our guard down.
That's
If
true.
she sounds threatening, it's because her mask is already slipping. She knows why you're here. You are armed, after all.
What are you waiting for? You are here to rescue me, right?
I mean, I could just go straight for the kill again. Is that? I mean, that's an option, but I don't think it's gonna be fun that way. Click some explorers. Yeah. If I come close to you, you're just going to stab me, aren't you? Yeah.
What? No, I wouldn't stab you. I am just a sweet, innocent princess trapped here for no reason.
Yeah.
And you are a brave knight who's supposed to walk up to, not stabbing distance to help me.
I have absolutely zero doubts that she is going to stab us if we get close to her.
Yeah, that
She
face.
certainly feels threatening. Just because she's acting like she's going to stab you doesn't mean she has the means to actually do it. But you know who is armed? You. So stop
Shut up,
being
narrator, you're
nervous.
right here.
All the more reason to jump into the deep end and deal with her right now before you waste any more time getting stuck in your head.
Yeah. Sure, but we're gonna click some explorers. Because why not? Do you remember what happened last time?
If somebody came into my house and tried to kill me and I cut his neck open and then he stabbed me in the heart and we both died looking in each other's eyes, well, surely I would remember that. But I don't remember it, so it must not have happened.
Okay.
Last time? What are you talking about? Ugh, it's like the two of you are working together on this. Aren't you listening to her? She's obviously lying through her teeth.
Yes.
I'm terrible at spotting lies, and even I can tell something's up here. We can't be the only ones that looped back to the start. Someone else has to remember. Right? Yes, something is obviously up, and we can all tell that she's lying. The thing she's lying about is how dangerous she is, not dimension hopping or time travel or whatever it is you think you're doing.
Dimension hop? Dimension hopping. I thought it was okay, never mind. But that's exactly what happened. Oh, okay. That's a stupid option. I know you have a knife. I'll let you out of here if you drop it. Okay, maybe she actually drops it.
What are you talking about? I don't have a knife. Where would I keep a knife?
In your sleeve or something?
And why would I stab you to death? I don't know you. You haven't given me a reason to stab you to death. It would be so silly of me to cut you open and look at your insides.
Okay, I could have sworn we didn't mention stabbing anyone to death.
Yeah.
Sounds like she's really out for blood. Fortunately for you, she isn't armed.
Prove that you don't have a knife? Is she? That might go in SVV or something. Okay. Okay, you're so suspicious.
So rude of you, passing judgments on strangers you've never met just because they're different from you. How would you like it if I did that, huh? Silly little bird face thinks he's so serious coming down here but doesn't know anything. Thinks he can tell me to get rid of all the knives I don't even have while he gets to wave one around right in front of me.
Yeah.
I bet you didn't like that, did you? I bet you didn't like being judged for no reason.
How many more times does she have to vaguely threaten you before you finally decide you're ready to deal with her? We're clearly still figuring out our angle. We don't have the luxury of watching this from a distance. Oh, I'm sorry, do you think I'm in a position of luxury right now?
Yes, you
You're
are.
acting like you are. My entire world is at risk.
Ah.
You should behave with a
Who
little
cares?
more humility. A bit of self-deprecation would go a long way. No, I have my dignity. Fine.
Yeah.
And will continue to treat you exactly how you deserve to be treated.
Can we just talk this through? Nah. I don't have the key. We killed each other last time. I'd rather not do that again. Look, I know that you're mad at me, but I think we both just need to let bygones be bygones. Bygones be bygones. That's what that meant. Nobody has to die? No point in asking what she's gonna do, honestly. Okay, fine. Turn around and leave. Screw it, slay the princess. Okay.
It would be so much easier to prove that I do have a sharp object. I could just show it to you, but I don't have one, so I can't.
The princess smiles as she pulls her hands from behind her back.
But look at this! Hands! Hands that don't have anything in them to stab you with!
Her smile stretches into an even wider grin as she shakes her sleeves.
And empty sleeves, too! Look at how few stabbing implements I have. It's practically zero.
Practically zero.
I've shown you all of my hiding spots. What kind of princess do you think I am? I would never hide something sharp somewhere secret.
Yeah. The very suspicious princess hidden in a basement.
Wait, that sounds like I'm lying, but I'm actually not. My secret zones are for me, only they have nothing to do with you or my intention to not stab you to death the second you get close to me.
Her smile drops for a moment, her expression sharp and flat.
I assure you, there's nothing hidden there.
I wasn't
I'm
thinking
inclined
that.
to believe her on that one. She seems serious. Of course,
Yeah.
but that doesn't mean that she doesn't have something hidden somewhere. We know.
Okay, this is going off the rails. I don't have the key.
Oh, you don't? Okay, I see. I have an idea. You should come over here and stare directly at the chains. You won't be able to find a key if you don't know what it's supposed to look like, so you better come right within close staring distance just to be sure.
I think I've said my piece at this point. I think we all have. But if you want to keep exhausting your questions, it beats getting stabbed to death.
I mean, yeah, let's try. Look, I know that you're mad at me, but I think we both just need to let bygones be
I'm not mad at
bygones.
you, so please
Bygones.
stop standing so far out of reach. Okay, I'm bored now.
She's bored? That's absurd. She doesn't get to be bored. Not in a way that matters. She's a prisoner. She's... Shit. In a sudden burst of movement, the princess leaps towards you, a blade erupting from her free arm, her wrist limp and empty from the violent expulsion. Huh. So I guess she did have a knife of her own after all.
Okay, so we're dead, huh?
Conciliatory of you. We appreciate it, really. Now what are we going to do? At least we're safe here. She's still in chains. And those chains stop her from continuing her advance, at least for a moment. She looks down at them with something
She's gonna cut off her hand.
Confusion.
Look at that.
And then she slices through her arm.
Okay,
Ratted.
maybe we aren't safe here.
She doesn't even hesitate before darting towards you with a terrifying speed you can't hope to outpace. Ah, shit. Okay, she's down an arm and we still have a weapon. I guess we'll have to use it. And use it
Oh
you do.
yeah, parry! Let's go
Unfortunately for
parry!
you and for the entire world, you are horribly outmatched.
Oh crap. I can't parry.
You keep pace with her for a single brief and wordless exchange before she severs your hand and, with it, your only line of defense.
She's even better at this than she was last time.
Bloody cheater.
I'm going to kill you now.
Who would have thought? I would have never guessed that.
And with a squelch, she does just that.
I'm dead.
Everything goes dark, and you die.
Makes sense. The arms race. Are we gonna get a gun?
You're on a path in the woods. No, fuck that. If we're gonna have to keep doing this over and over and over again, we're not starting in that goddamn woods every time. We're starting in the fucking cabin. You're what? The interior of the cabin is
Yeah,
a constricting
let's
mess
just
of
do
herb and
that.
battered sheet metal pushing you towards... Wait, excuse me? What just happened? What did you just do?
I feel dizzy.
What the hell is this room?
Oh ho ho ho! I guess I took us to the cabin, didn't I? Isn't that interesting? Who holds the cards now?
Yeah.
Smaller and smaller. Running isn't an option anymore. We have to fight.
Oh, the haunted is back.
What's the point of fighting if
And
she's
the
just going
brokens
to win
too.
every time? It hurts being sliced to pieces.
How many of you are
We're better off
spawned
just
there?
sitting up here and doing nothing.
Great, so obviously you've already been here. How many times?
I don't know.
This is our third? No wonder things have fallen apart. You do realize that every time you fail, she escapes and an entire world is damned to destruction, right?
How do you know that?
That can't be right. That's too much responsibility.
I couldn't agree more. We couldn't be trusted with the fate of a single person, let alone...
Let's just stay focused, shall we? The only furniture of note is a bent metal table. A pristine blade perched. We take it.
Yes, we take it.
Okay, sure, you take the blade before letting me finish telling you it's there. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without this being
Yeah.
fun. We just have to keep our senses. That's right, we've got to be able to win eventually.
And what if we never do?
So?
Who cares if we never win? We're gonna still keep trying. Yeah.
I'd love to get started just as much as you would, but how are we supposed to get down? You walk through the door. You do know what doors are.
Yeah.
There isn't a door, it's just that mirror again. There isn't a mirror. You only messed
Okay,
things up,
okay,
didn't you?
we've been through this.
Air coming up from behind it, stinking of iron and steel. He might be right. Could be a trick. If
Approach the mirror.
make your way to the door at the end of the room, stopping just in front of it. You really must think you're looking at a mirror. Well, it doesn't exist. Just reach forward and open it.
Let's just move it out of the way without looking. I don't want to see us. I'm sure we all look...
Let's just fumble for the handle and be done with it. I don't care what we look like. I care about getting to the end of this mess.
Wipe the mirror clean.
You reach forward and place your hand
Okay,
on the door to
mirror's
the basement.
gone.
And the
Wig's
mirror's
open,
gone.
yeah.
surprise, it was never.
I'm getting out of patience.
Just an illusion. Guess it's time for us to see her again. Just
Yeah, let's
stay
go.
focused and you'll be fine.
I like how the hero is kind of annoyed.
Step forward, but you don't get a chance to linger on the basement stairs. They are smooth and flat and metallic, an unintentional and unfortunately slippery ramp that quickly sends you skittering to the bottom.
Okay.
Your body tumbles onto the basement floor and the form of the princess comes into view, standing at a distance. She gives you a wry smile.
Hi, it looks like you don't have a way out, so I'm not going to play dumb anymore. But don't worry about how bad you did last time. That's part of the fun.
Oh,
Fun
God.
for her, maybe. I didn't like dying all over. Thinking about dying makes us as good as dead. The only thing that matters is survival. Actually, does survival matter? We've died twice.
Okay,
Nothing
guys, how
bad
many
has
of
come
you are
it.
there?
We just need to find a way to win once. Nothing bad has come of it yet. Plenty bad
Yeah,
has come of it.
that's
We
actually
left
true.
At least one entire world to ruin. The people there mattered.
Mm.
The past isn't real. There's only here and now. Your internal bickering is cut short by the wet sound of
Oh.
slicing meat. From the princess's arms erupt twin blades, glistening with her blood. The empty
She's becoming
flesh of her
stronger every
arms
time.
flopping at her elbows like torn sleeves. The chain clatters to the floor. She's loose, and she is coming for you.
You're going to make me walk over to you, aren't you?
Shit. She's coming for us, and I'm out of ideas.
Yeah. We're fighting her, obviously. We're going to appeal to her authority, and no, we're not doing that. Oh, that's easy. I'm going to try flirting. No, we're not doing that here. We're afraid of women. We're panicking. We're going to fight her, and we're going to have a stiff upper lip about it. She can't hurt us if we don't let ourselves feel. What? She wins by killing us, right? Let's beat her to it. All of these ideas suck. Think of something better. Okay, we gotta fight.
Weapon. Okay, I'm in. Let's do this.
It's not like we have any other real option.
She's going to kill her.
Well,
Ah.
if we die, right? Then we
Bad idea. But it
See? But that's the brilliance of it all. She doesn't think we have it in us to win. I'm done explaining.
Yeah, no
I
more
gotta stop
hoping.
her.
We're gonna fight her, and we're gonna win.
Yeah.
Blade poised to strike you, charge the princess.
Oh, so you do want to fight, huh? Okay. Yes, I love this. Try to stab me. Try to stab me and see what happens.
Here goes. We can make this work. Yes, if we pay attention, we will.
And what if we don't?
You and the princess exchange a flurry of blows, and you manage to
Ooh.
narrowly avoid death several times.
Cool, we're fighting her for real.
An opening. It's a trick. Don't take it. No, screw that. Ours. Ours. I called it. It's ours, and we're taking it. And you do take it. But as you
Oh.
close in, yet another blade erupts from the princess. You have no time to react before you trick.
Okay.
I told you to be careful of. What? From where? From her knee.
A leg.
Apparently.
Huh.
Oh,
She's a
too
sword
slow.
machine.
Oh, that's bullshit. Bloody unfair. Unfortunately, for the sake of the world, fair doesn't factor into this.
Yeah.
Another of her blades comes slicing up to finish the job. She
Yeah, that
screams.
smile is
Ow.
crazy. You're right.
Ribbons! I'm going to make you ribbons. This is so much fun and I want to celebrate.
It would have worked
I'm scared.
if we just stabbed her harder. Oh, a new one of us. I thought that only happens when we die. Did we die?
No, I mean, there were like Since last time I had 2 new voices. So,
No, you're in a... Where the hell are you?
I'm not sure.
We're dead, and that's all we'll ever be. Dead, dead.
Stop saying dead, all of you. We might have died a second ago, but right now we're extremely not dead. This
Yeah.
is horribly wrong. How many times have you been here? This
I don't
is
know.
4. No wonder everything's such a mess. This wasn't supposed to go past 1.
Yeah.
I wonder what you're going to do next. You're so full of ideas, and I love that.
But I guess we don't have time to talk about things before the princess advances.
Yeah.
Okay, whatever we do gets us another us. Let's see how many we can stack. There's got to be a point where it makes us better than her.
I don't think more voices is gonna help
We don't
us
need
that
any
much.
other voices chattering about in here. It'll just confuse us. All we need is to keep fighting.
Okay, we've played with Stubborn already, so I
Yeah,
guess.
I'll pass on that. As long as we keep moving.
Oh, great. So it's going to get even more crowded. Even more deluded voice.
Come on, show me something new.
Okay, here are the options, let's read them. We're going to fight her again and we're going to have a steep upper lip about it, yeah. We're going to appeal to her authority, you know. Oh, that sees him, just gonna start flirting with her. She has swords for arms and we don't. Okay. Oh, all of this suck. Oh. You again and again and again and again. Your memory blurs as your consciousness leaps from life to life to life, holding only snippets of the conflict that transpires.
None of this is working. Think.
Think. Think. Skeptic.
She skewers you. Well, there's more of us. Let's see if that helps. Then you skewer yourself.
Oh. Yeah, respawning is not very OP, right?
I thought we both understood that dying doesn't get you anywhere.
Yeah.
Huh, that didn't do much of anything. We're tougher than I thought. Compliment her on those gleaming blades. There's nothing better than a capable woman. She skewers you.
You're cute.
Thank you.
Doesn't matter how many times this takes, we can't give up. Okay, let's go again. Just panic. Flee.
Very annoying.
Skewers you.
Yeah, I
You don't
got
get
it.
to escape. That's not how this works.
See?
Yeah, I
We're
already
getting
figured that
better.
out.
Okay, yeah. That was a good one. She's going to kill this body.
Wait, that's
either
basically
way.
me fighting bosses in
So
Elden
stop
Ring.
feeling what it feels. She skewers you.
Ooh.
What
not
the hell are
bad.
those?
Real tough.
Are those blades in her teeth? Oh
You're
god.
getting close to something, can't you feel it?
I'm panicking.
Last time. You're right. One last time, that's all we need. Let's
This
appeal
was a
to
good
her
one.
better nature. We haven't tried that. I'm sure she'll listen to reason. She skewers you.
Yeah.
And then everything goes dark, and you die.
How many times did that happen already? Mutually assured destruction. Okay. In each chapter after all.
Don't lose your head. We're in a cabin, and we'll take it from here. Everything feels like it finally fits, doesn't it? We're up here, which is different, and different is good. And our steel claw is already in our hand.
We have a steel claw?
Oh, what
Ah,
if?
metaphorically, I
Run out the
think.
window.
Over my dead
Dead
body.
body.
That won't be very hard. We've died a lot. But I can't say I mind anymore.
Besides, what better way to die so very many times than at the sharp hands of a beautiful woman?
Oh yeah.
Sure, I
So
can
many
think of
cool
a better
voices
way to
now.
die.
Eh, They're all the
They're
same,
all-
really. How about we
Yeah.
stop thinking about horrible ways to die? I don't want us to accidentally manifest anything. The
Yeah,
only thing we're
paranoid.
gonna manifest is finally ending up on top.
Yeah, opportunist is nice.
There are
I like
entirely
that
too
guy.
many of you. How many times have you been here? This isn't good. This is... How about you stick to describing things, and we'll stick to doing them.
Yeah.
Yeah, leave it to the pros. We'll notch up the win in no time.
Narrator, we heroically stride through the door and towards our destined final encounter with our star-crossed lover.
Yeah.
Fine by me.
Let's go.
You walk to the door and onto the basement stairs, only it's more of a slide. We know. Fine, I'll just shut up then and speed this whole thing along.
Yeah.
Are you sure you don't want me to describe the stairs? Or this room?
This
or
room.
anything? It feels like I don't care, just want to win.
Wait, we didn't take the
Make
knife.
your way to the basement, where the princess awaits.
She's not chained this time.
You know, this last time I killed you, and you didn't pop right back up again? I thought I'd actually done it. I thought I'd cut you into so many pieces you just weren't able to stitch yourself back together. But I guess we're not done. That's okay with me. It's good even. I like that.
What a
I got
monster
something
you
ready for
are.
you while you were gone. Do you want to see it? I'm not going to wait for an answer. I'm just going to show you. It's worth it though. Just you wait. And not for very long, because I'm going to do it right now.
Do-do-do.
Do-do-do. Ba-ba-ba.
Are you gonna say what she does? Do you want me to talk now?
Yeah, please.
Well, yeah, she says she has something new. I want to hear about the new thing. Yeah, me too. I think I speak for all of us when I say that I would like to hear you
Yes.
describe her new thing.
You're-
Really? Okay then.
Here we go. Now.
The princess's skin twists, splitting
Oh,
into red blooms
crap.
of raw meat as it stretches and tears. And then it erupts. She becomes a wave of blood and
Crap.
viscera, pieces of her splattering against the walls. All that remains in the center
Okay, this is an Ellery boss
is
or
a
something.
skeleton of blades. A heart beats furiously in its cage of a chest.
Are you ready for what comes next?
Holy shit!
Yeah.
She's gorgeous.
Absolutely divine.
Yes! Behold, the perfect woman.
Oh yeah, these two agreed on something.
We can throw her out the window.
Who the hell are you? But if we can't do that, let's do it.
That looked painful.
How is she still alive?
I don't know.
Still beating, that's all she needs.
Yeah, that's the perfect woman. Or so we think. Or something, I don't know.
This is fake. This is all fake. That's all. Just made
Yeah,
up. We
just
don't
made
have
up.
her back
Sure.
anymore. How are we supposed to stab her in it?
This is all just a sick joke. I hate existing.
Igor.
We're screwed.
Okay.
I quit. I'm done. Forget it.
Narrator,
Empty my mind.
It's so quiet.
Oh, they're gone now. And we're back to the starting point. Just with this crap in front of us. Game 2.
Something feels different about
Oh.
you. It almost makes me feel different. Like I should actually take this seriously for once.
You do not act. And yet, through that inaction, your body moves on its own. The princess strikes as you approach. But as her blow finishes its art, you're already somewhere else.
You're incredible.
I am. Your weapons clash again and again. You and her are turning a rhythm free of thought and free of self. There is only the dance, the ebb and flow, the shifting of tides back and forth between you. The deeper you fall into your play, the faster your hearts pound, and the faster the momentum volleys between you, and endlessly building crests and then an opening. Your blade strikes free of volition, and hers strikes too. But strikes a little, neither of you will survive. But neither of you fear what's to come. This is a good ending. Okay, there she goes. You do not get to see each other die, nor will you ever. It's time for you to leave. Memory returns. Approach the mirror. You do so. Gaze into your reflection. Silence as you reach towards the glass. It's time for you to see what's in it. You've grown. Oh. Did I grow stronger? You find yourself in the long quiet once again. Proceed to the cabin, and here we are. Once again. I'm at the cabin.
Flickering lights in empty cityscapes become pockets of vitality and movement. I am more than I was before.
Sure.
Whenever you are ready, I will wipe your slate clean once again.
Okay. Are you the same as before?
The same as an infant. I am an unbroken pattern, but every vessel gives fresh perspectives and carves new avenues of expression. I am different, but I am the same.
That's deep. That's actually deep. Everything you say feels like a riddle. Can you give me a single straight answer?
I'm sorry. Words are difficult for
Oh.
me. They never fully weave what I wish to say. If you do not like my answers, then you need not ask me questions.
That's fair.
The vessels you choose to bring me carry far more meaning than anything words could say in the spaces between.
What does it feel like to change like this?
Eyes close in reflection. Perspectives meld together, and the breadth of my experience stretches to new corners. There are contradictions, conflicts in my nature, and there are familiarities that bind everything together. It feels correct. This is what I need to be. This is the only path forward.
Okay, let's ask the
With
same
every
question
gift
once
you
again.
bring me,
What are you gonna do?
I excavate the alleys of what I am meant to be, and every exploration yields new and complicated truths. What I will be is different than what I am, and what I am is different from what I was.
That's fair.
I cannot tell you what desires I will hold when I have changed. But in this moment, all I want is to know myself and to know you.
Those hands grab her, but she is an amalgamation of blades. It looks like it will hurt to hold her. Yeah. But I guess the being strives for new experiences even if they're also painful. Okay, this is for the last one. When I go back, it's as if an invisible wall closes around me. Why can I not do the same things I've done before? Wait, I can't do the same things I have done before?
Those paths lead to worlds you've already seen, and to perspectives I have already made my own. They are useless to us now. Inaccessible. The only paths of value are those that are yet untread.
Oh, so there are so many different endings that I didn't even notice the limitation for now. You have been kinder to me than anyone else I've met. Thank you.
Why wouldn't I be kind to you? You are the only thing I know that isn't me.
There. $12 GB it is, yeah. Do you have any thoughts on this
This
fuss?
one is a single-minded edge.
Yes.
She is cruelty, but she is also joy. She will make for a piercing heart.
Quite literally. Okay.
Do not mourn her. She is exactly where she needs to be.
Hey, give me a sec. Just a tiny second. Oop. The tracking should be back now. Please? Yep, alright, I'm back. Let's go. What do you want me to bring you next?
Gifts aren't what someone tells you to bring them. My joy is in seeing what you choose. There are no wrong answers, and every perspective illuminates new shadows and shares new secrets.
I see. And obviously she doesn't have any preference. What do you feel about me?
The vessels
Let me find
are
out.
shaped by memories of you, but they are drawn to the edge of the long quiet. To them you are a gate to something more, but they are only thoughts and perspectives. They are not me. The wounds they've suffered carve texture around my heart. Without them, I would be as I was before. I would be alone and without sensation. I could not feel the joy of having you by my side, for I would not know your absence.
I want to say this.
There is still much to be seen. Neither of us know the depths of our being.
Sure.
Perhaps at the end of this, I will be the one to kill you.
Maybe.
Or perhaps we will leave this place together and find new horizons to discover.
Who knows? I don't want to attack this entity. I'm ready to go back.
I will long for your return, but it will give me time to reflect on what I am.
Okay.
We will meet again.
Sure. Ooh. Ooh. So... Yeah, this was...
in the
Oh,
woods.
okay.
And at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Yeah, I know that. But I guess 2 runs is going to be it for today. This game is awesome. I didn't notice the time passing by. I really didn't. So, am I gonna play it on stream more? Maybe after some time. The stream wasn't very active today. Yeah, the chat was barely going. No sound effects. Wow. But I guess it's alright. I like this game and I'll probably play it more off stream. Or maybe in some time I'm gonna still continue exploring it. Let me just figure out how to save it. Yeah, thank you, buddy. Empty slot. Now you're active. And I want more. I want more people. As always. Okay. Where is the waiting screen? Waiting avatar? Yep, here it is. Here's the ending screen too. Okay. So. Anyway, this game is worth playing or not? Yeah. I mean, it's amazing actually. I didn't think I would like it this much. True. I really didn't notice how... I mean, it's been 2 hours. I thought I was playing for like 1 hour or something. Maybe I just got tired of Elden Ring and any change of pace on stream is good. I don't know. Heh. We'll see. Okay, so spam some to be continued into the chat. Google lady still works. Oh, she doesn't. Wait a second. Why the hell? She keeps breaking down now. For no reason whatsoever. And for some reason, restarting actually helps. Somebody said same thing about other game I set him to play. Huh. You're talking about OMOR, aren't you? Okay. Let's spam some to be continued. And beat off. Maybe I'll play OMOR at some point. Okay. And I guess this is gonna be the end of it. Oh, it doesn't feel right without hearing this at least once a stream. I am the storm that is approaching. Provoking black clouds and isolation. Alright. Yep, that's the end of it. See you next time. Bye bye.